What's going on, warriors? My name is Eddie, and today we are back with another episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today we'll be discussing some survival tips. So these are starter survival tips, so please don't take them too seriously. So without further ado, let's just get on with the first tip. So the first tip is not to dig down and dig up straight. Do not. Now, this is a very commonly known tip, but still it is one of the most important. And this tip is never to dig straight down or to dig straight up. If you do this, then you can encounter some lava which can burn you to death. So yeah, that's one of the most important tips existing in Minecraft right now. The second tip is carry a water bucket whenever you go on a mining trip. Now, it is very important to carry a water bucket. Not many people have advised you to do this, but still, I do think that you should carry a water bucket while going to mining, as it can save your life when you are burning. It can also turn lava into obsidian so that you can cross it. Very, very important, I guess. So yeah, carry one stack of torches. Torches are very important when going into caves. So that's just because you want to light up the area, and if you don't do that, then you can fall into a pit, fall to your death, not see a zombie or a creeper or any other mob and die to them or whatever. So yeah, do carry a stack of torches or more. The next tip is always keep backups. Backups are actually really important. If you run out, if your journey is longer than you expected, then you will run out of your items. That is why it is really important to have some backups. So yeah, the backups include some sticks, coal to make torches, wood, stone, iron, and other material to make other tools. Excuse me. Yeah, and also excuse me if I cough in this video a lot. My throat is actually not in a very good shape, So next is always carry extra tools. Now, it's very frustrating when you get to diamonds and you don't have an iron pickaxe and you cannot mine them. So keep extra tools so you can always mine stuff. It's actually pretty important. It has happened to me a couple of times. I reach diamonds and I don't have an iron pickaxe. Very interesting, So the next is make a starter cave house. Now, this is not actually very important, but I think it's a very good idea to make your starter house into a cave house. That's because if you make a starter house if you turn a cave house into a starter house, then that means that you basically dig out some space. You'll have a small house, and what's the good thing is that you'll get a lot of stone, which you can use to make tools. So yeah, your house will be made, and you also get tools. In the other cases, you'll make a house and you'll lose resources, but in this you'll make a house and you'll gain resources, so that's very, very good. Next thing is focus more on resources while you're at the starting of the game. Of course, it's awesome to build some mansions in your survival world, also big bungalows and all that stuff, but when you're starting off your survival world, it is more important to focus on resources so that you don't get killed by mobs and you have full security. After you have full security, then you can start getting more on the creative side and start building mansions, bungalows, and all of the other things. And the next tip is carry a bow and arrow to the nether. So whenever you go to the nether, you find some creatures or monsters or mobs that attack you called ghasts. They actually shoot fireballs at you. Now, to attack them, it is very essential to have a bow, since it is very rare for them to come near to you so that you can attack them with a sword. Also, practice your aiming skills. I'm not really good with a bow, so I die a lot in the nether. So always carry a bow and an arrow to the nether. Very important. Do not hit a zombie pigman while in the nether. That's because if you hit one zombie pigman, then all the zombie pigmans there will race after you and they will 99.9% kill you. So yeah, do not do that. Do not do that. The whole army will come after you. So if you don't hit them, then they'll quietly sit at one place and they will not bother you at all. So yeah. Next is carry food while on a long journey. This has happened to me a lot when I am on a long journey. I don't carry food. I forget it. I am not able to sprint, I am not able to regen. Sometimes, in very rare cases, I die of hunger. So if you don't want that to happen to you, carry food while on a long journey. If you are just going to a short journey, maybe it's not essential to carry food. Yeah. Tame ocelots to keep creepers away. If you're irritated of creepers blowing your stuff and killing you, then one really nice way is to keep them away is to tame ocelots. Ocelots actually keep creepers away. I don't know, they're scared of them. Don't take dogs near lava. So yeah, you might have lost your beloved dogs in many different ways, and one of them might be them burning in lava. So I don't also take them from mining trips or near lava because they can burn to death. So I do not recommend doing that. Next is, do not hit an untamed dog. So if your dog is untamed, then he'll basically not exactly listen to you. So if you hit the dog, then it will go on to like hostile mode and start hitting you. So don't think that dogs are very nice creatures and they don't do anything. If you attack them, then they will get their revenge. So yeah, don't do that. Next is keep away from spiders at night. Although spiders can be pretty nice and they don't attack you during the day, you do have to keep away from them at night. Since spiders spawn in the dark and they only attack you at night, so yeah, just keep away from them at night. During the day when the sun is up, you don't have to keep away from them, you know. Next is enjoy your time playing the game. There's no use if you're not enjoying the game. So yeah, as much time as you spend in the game, you have to enjoy it to have fun and progress in the game. Is the most important tip in all of these. So yeah, those were my 15 starter survival tips for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please slap the like button and also subscribe to become a warrior today and join Team Rebel. And also, if you dislike the video, then slap the dislike button and also tell me down in the comments what I have to improve upon. As always, I really appreciate you taking your time and watching my videos. And as always, peace out.